Hello, my friend. How are you? Listen, I want to come on real quick and just say thank you. Thank you for taking a moment to read through uh, my bonus chapter, Deadly Crisis. I appreciate that. As a new writer or a newer author who is really committed to sharing more of who I am and really committed to writing more of my story, it means a lot that you took the time to enter into my world. So thank you. What I hope you were able to do in what I wrote is I hope you were able to see my heart, see my mind, and basically experience a little bit of what I went through. So, I literally just finished writing it. 5 minutes ago. I kid you not. Literally, I just threw on this jacket to make it look like I'm a little bit more professional. It's literally right now very late, very dark. I'm using a camera for lighting, a ring light, so that you can see me. And I literally just threw this jacket on. See, because when I write, I'm not writing trying to look a certain way. I'm really just trying to be comfortable, right? But anyway, so I just finished Deadly Crisis, and it was deep, but I didn't want to make it very long because that's one thing about me and my writing. You'll always see that my writing is going to be kind of short. It won't be long because I don't really like long, drawn out things myself, and so I try not to write like that. Sometimes I can't help it, and my writing goes on and on and on, but I prefer for that not to be the case. At any rate, so I just finished it, and I thought I wanted to say something so that you could hear my voice. You can put a face with what you read. And I started looking around the room, and I looked at something that hit me. That's it. And it was this elephant plane. Now, I'm not a preacher, and I didn't come to preach, but I can preach this elephant plant. Let me explain. This elephant plant has 3 leaves, but one leaf always dies off as a new leaf comes on. Fantasia said it best. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. So at first when I got it, I thought, how in the world is that every time I turn around, the 3rd leaf is dying? Well, really, all of the nutrients have to go to the strong leaves. All of the nutrients go to where they're needed. And that's why the elephant plant, as smart as it is, knows that it has to die off one of the weaker leaves. How does that relate to my situation? Well, it feels like something died off. It feels like I lost something, right? But it was a necessary occurrence in order for me to progress and to move forward in life. And so, you know what? There's so much more I could say here. I hope that was clear. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Without me rambling on too much, please go and join me a little bit more. Read Lessons in Leadership, Loyalty, and Loss. How I Survived Political Fire and Came Back Stronger. Because I think it'll become even more clear what I'm trying to express. But Fantasia was right. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. And before I finish, I actually want to sing a little piece of that so that you all can hear. Because one of the things that I've always been known for is my amazing vocal abilities. So I'm going to sing you a little piece of that, and then I'm going to bid you well here and let you go on and enjoy yourselves. as you go and get the book and read through Lessons in Leadership, Loyalty, and Loss. But before I do that, though, I also want to say that, it's also interesting. In this room is where I kept all of the boxes. There were many, 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 many boxes. Many, many, many boxes of dialysis solution. I did peritoneal dialysis, PD. I did it here in my house, in this room, and those boxes stacked for days. And so, that's also something to think about, right? Sometimes you feel like you're losing out or you're missing out, and but it's a setup. It's a setup for even better combat, and I think I kind of go over some of that in the book. But I also explain in my next memoir, which I'm excited about releasing as well, which is Letter from 543. You have to 100% read that one as well, because Lessons from Room 543 is all about that journey that I mentioned, which you read about just now in Deadly Crisis, but that's a different story. But anyway, I promised you I was going to sing a little bit, and I definitely don't want to let you down. Have you ever needed someone so bad? Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. Actually, I could probably sing it if I knew the words, so I don't know. I just don't know the words. Charge that to my head, not to my heart. Well, listen, folks, I love you, and I do hope you'll go to my website at SeanMaldonBooks.com and purchase the Lessons in Leadership, Loyalty, and Loss. Thank you for reading this chapter, and I'd love to hear from you. Let's connect.